does give great views of the harbor. The couple we ran into when we first arrived here was definitely right.
Norway, where they encourage you to climb over fences.
What is that, Georgie-cat?
Like, you don't have bread, go away.
Yeah.
Welcome to MJ Sailing. We're Matt and Jessica, a couple that left Michigan for the nomadic lifestyle 7 years ago. Recently, we refitted an aluminum boat to sail to the Arctic and explore some of the more remote areas of the planet. Thanks for joining the adventure. After leaving the Geringer Fjord, we continued our daily travel south to hopefully be making our way out of Norway in the next few weeks as fall was beginning to close in. The sunny days we had been enjoying for most of our stay were now gone and replaced with perpetual gray skies and rain. The one benefit from that? Continuous waterfalls as we traveled.
So the benefit for the past basically week and a half worth of rain that we've received here is everywhere we look there's waterfalls now. When we passed through here 3 weeks ago, a month ago, there was nothing. It was sunny, so it was kind of nice and pleasant, but we really didn't get to see any of this. Mother Nature puts on the best show, so we're very thankful that the rain has brought these waterfalls because we didn't really know they were here.
We had rounded the Stad once more, an area notorious for bad weather and harsh seas, and did it a little less comfortably than last time, where we also realized our wind sensor was having some major issues. We no longer knew when we could trust it. But that was not the issue at the forefront of our minds. The swells that would come in from the waterways leading to the open ocean became our newest obstacle, constantly bashing into them as we made our way down the coast.
Busy looking up anchorages for the night. This is not fun.
It's so hard to judge how many miles we're actually going to make in a day because the wind never cooperates, and the seas don't either. So it's always that you have about 10 different options that you try to find.
This afternoon has not been the most enjoyable passage. It started out beautiful, and now it's this. How quickly the weather changes here. We have just landed in the cute little town of Kalvag, and since we might be stuck here for a day or two due to weather that's kind of keeping us from moving, we thought we would do a little exploring because we just heard that there is a nice path that leads up to like a hill overlooking the town and the marina with great views. We're going to take advantage of that.
In our last spot, it was nothing but rain.
Nothing. Beautiful waterfalls.
High winds, nothing but rain, so we're finally able to get off the boat and stay dry a little bit, and it makes it much more enjoyable when you're wandering around in this cool weather when it's not raining all over you.
The weather has kind of turned for us lately, but we will get into that shortly.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain. Beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now
don't think we found the original trail we were searching for, but we did find another one that leads off the main road. And it's cool because there's these different works of art as you go along. And one of them was this big spider that we swear we saw in real life last week in Geringer. That thing was huge, but I mean, even if we're not on the right trail, this one is just, what?
It's like perfect.
This is perfect. Everything here is just so perfect.
Needs a little more sun.
Yeah. Can't get away from the beauty though. So we're going to keep going, and then maybe we'll find the other trail that we originally set out to climb.
It's like almost an Alice in Wonderland type feel.
Down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. It's almost a psychedelic look to it. I don't know why.
Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align.
I'd have to imagine whatever is waiting up there isn't too bad, as far as views go.
Wow, you can see elements, so of course it's beautiful.
We lose track of time, head up high, now we climb.
Oh yeah, see the other side?
And way out there you can see the ocean. Maybe we're on the right trail after all. And of course we got elements sitting at the dock there looking pretty. Fitting in well. I hope that's art and not some really big roots.
Are those? You'll have to carry me.
Can hop across.
Carry me across, Jess.
This does give great views of the harbor. The couple we ran into when we first arrived here was definitely right.
Oh wow, that was beautiful. This is a summer resort town. Kind of. It's summer right now and it really doesn't feel like it.
I think it's emptied out for the season.
Yeah, I don't know if their summer is just like a week long or what, but this is a resort town for the western coast of Norway. Marina here, they actually have set it up where they can fit 150 boats when it's during the busy season here, which is just incredible for the population size here. You can definitely tell that this is a popular spot, hence the art trail too. I think that's part of it as well, is the fact that they have gone through huge lengths to build these trails system around here with just beautiful artwork and well manicured trails, except for that mud spot.
Norway, where they encourage you to climb over fences.
There's got to be sheep or something they're trying to keep out.
Yeah, that was the same in Geringer. They're trying to keep specific animals penned in. Woo! It's mushy around here. Everything goes squish. That was a bad idea. I just wanted to hear squish again.
Take someone with balance to do something like that. So we made it to the beach.
We made it to the beach. Still not used to rocky beaches. I'm always thinking sand. I got really excited like we were in the Lofotens and it was just gonna be this big white sand area. But it's kind of cool in here. They have a mooring. I don't know if it's for anybody But as we've seen in most of the places here, even if they offer a mooring, it's really tight to shore, so you're still going to be tying off. But it looks like there's a great water trail to get us back to the town and to the boat, and gain some fresh air. It may be cloudy out, but once you start walking, it does still get really hot. We've gotten back to the part of the trail now that is exposed to these south winds coming through, which feels so good right now as we're working up a sweat. But these same winds are what's keeping us from really traveling any further, so why don't we head back to the boat and we will tell you all about that.
Now, Jessica.
It may be beautiful and sunny for this rare second here. Like, believe me, we are soaking this in.
It's seriously, it's been like 3 weeks of gray
Just
skies and
rain.
So the one time, now we're talking about the weather.
How crappy the weather has been?
Yeah, it's sunny.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, but we're taking advantage of it by sitting outside here and discussing this.
I should have had a beer with us. Anyway, the season is ending up here, and the weather is changing rapidly, and we need to get south. Our main mission is to get down to the English Channel. We're trying to get to the southern coast of the UK, and we have a few different options of routes, but the weather is kind of dictating what our options are right now, or lack thereof.
Yeah, we knew this going into this, that there were multiple different possibilities to get there. Either we can go from where we are currently to the Shetland Islands, follow the east coast of the UK, Scotland, England, down to the English Channel and go that way. Or the other option is to cross the North Sea from the lower part of Norway, follow that straight across to basically the Netherlands.
Denmark or Netherlands?
Yep. And then turn west and go towards France to English Channel, UK, that route. Two different ways, kind of a square approach that we can go. But now we're really realizing that it's all dictated by these strange weather systems that we're running into.
Right. Before, we were trying to make our decision based on what we wanted to see, and we were thinking that if we did the southern coast of Norway, obviously that allows us to stay in Norway and experience the fjords a little longer. We might be able to experience a few more cultures and sites if we did like Amsterdam and France, maybe Germany if we got that in there. But now we are finding, as the weather is quickly changing, that it's really not a choice of what we want anymore. It's like, what is even a possibility?
We've been struggling with the weather here. In talking to the locals, this is they're confused with what's going on. So the problem that we've been running into is the weather systems are holding steady
for weeks.
For weeks and weeks. And unfortunately, we have been on the wrong end of it. So as our approach when we were going north, trying to go to the Lofoten's, the wind was coming directly out of the north. So it was a struggle to work our way that way. So about 3 weeks we spent battling into the wind, into the waves to get ourselves north. As soon as we were ready to leave, the wind suddenly switched, and for the past 3 weeks to a month, now it has been coming out of the south, blowing towards the north, which is of course the direction that we're coming from. So again, we're battling into the winds, waves, and nastiness. And it also turned rainy and cold and gray, which has been just makes it that much more exciting.
Yeah, which is okay, like for a few days at a time, but when it's been a few weeks, you get a little tired of it.
That's why we're just eating up the sun right now.
But as we've been trying to make our way south into these just relentless south winds, it has been a lot of motoring. We have motored more than we've ever wanted to in our lives.
Yeah, we've never, ever even. Maybe coming down the east coast of the U.S. through the Erie Canal, we may have actually racked up a few more hours, but this has just been excruciating.
And we usually get one of the sails out when we can. We try and motor sail, but as we've been finding here, the way that the winds just like work their way around fjords and mountains,
through.
they funnel, and they always are always on our nose no matter what direction we turn. I don't care if like you have it on the nose and then you like change your course 60 degrees, you change your course 60 degrees and it's still on your nose somehow.
It's magic. It's just the most annoying magic ever, because we can sit there and try tacking back and forth, but each way we go, we are going right directly into the wind.
So as these weather patterns have settled, we don't know if it's going to switch to northerly winds again soon, which should be, I think, the trade wind around this area, which would allow us to go pretty much anywhere we want to.
Then. Yeah, it just opens it up.
So that's the question we have to look at over the next few days or week is, as we're close to Florida right now, do we continue to motor south into the winds, get down to like Stavanger, and try and wait for like a 48-hour wind to get down to the Netherlands? Do we stay here and wait for north or south winds to get over to the Shetland Islands and Scotland and then work our way down that coast? Do we just sit here and wait for some of those like north winds to then
Your hands on bird poop.
Well, that might be paint. Let's see.
So
do we
yeah.
do we sit here
we
and
can go to Sweden and around through the Kiel Canal and that direction. The good news is there's options. We're not just cemented here. We're not forced to wait out. We can actually keep progressing one direction or the other, but really now is go time. We have to decide what direction we're going to go and make that commitment. So it's been basically a month and a half we've been discussing this and talking to the locals, talking to people that have sailed this their entire life, that have done this multiple times. There's zero consensus. It's everybody saying one direction or the other, and really there hasn't been any yes
One thing
or no.
we have found is that once we get down to the English Channel, if we want to work our way west, that is going to be difficult. Everybody will tell you that the winds are predominantly out of the west there. But if you're patient and you wait, then you might get like a few days to make hops. So,
Yeah.
I mean, regardless, we're going to end up on the southeast coast of England as we work our way a little bit further west on the south coast, whether it's through France or through England. Yes, we know that we're going to be having to wait out some west winds there.
Yeah, it's just, is it going to be a month sitting in Norway in a port waiting for the winds to change is really where the question is. We're very, very patient with the weather usually, but we're also usually not waiting for a seasonal change or experiencing this big of a seasonal change, and it is quickly changing on us.
It is.
And so we got to, it's go time. We got to figure out something.
So for the moment, we're going to soak up this sun. Maybe I'll run and grab a beer.
I think so.
Yeah, we'll be here for a day or two, just intensely watching the weather, and then I guess we'll let you know. But don't be surprised if it's more motoring south.
Yeah, or we might end up in the Shetlands and freezing ourselves for winter there. Yeah, who knows what it's going to be in the next couple of months.
So we'll keep you posted.
So like, I haven't had a cat before.
Hi. Well, they are big.
They are. What is it, Georgie-cat?
Like, you don't have bread, go away.
Yeah.
I know, Georgie girl.
Yeah, you're not having that, are you?
Nope. Isn't that interesting? Look at all the lobsters. They're not gonna hurt you. Okay.